Imagine living in a world where asking too many questions could cost you your life. Would you stay silent? Most would, but Socrates didn't. Instead, he built a mindset so powerful that even death could not erase his influence. What was his secret? It wasn't status or wealth, it was the way he thought, questioned, and pursued truth. Socrates wasn't born into power or privilege. He was the son of a stonemason and a midwife, an ordinary man, by all measures. Yet, what set him apart was his relentless curiosity. While others sought comfort in certainty, Socrates embraced the unknown. He believed wisdom was not about having the right answers, but about asking the right questions. He would walk through Athens, challenging politicians, poets, and craftsmen, not to humiliate them, but to reveal how little they actually knew. This method, now called the Socratic method, was his greatest weapon. It exposed arrogance, forced introspection, and demanded truth. But truth is dangerous, and the more he questioned, the more powerful enemies he made. In 399 BCE, Socrates was put on trial for corrupting the youth and disrespecting the gods. He had a choice: renounce his philosophy and live, or stand by his beliefs and die. He chose death, not because he wanted to die, but because he believed compromising truth was worse than any punishment. His last words to his followers: "The unexamined life is not worth living." Socrates' self-perception shaped his destiny. His beliefs about himself guided his actions, even in the face of death. First, he believed ignorance was the greatest enemy. Socrates claimed to know nothing, not out of false humility, but because he understood that accepting one's ignorance is the first step to true wisdom. He saw knowledge as an endless pursuit, a path rather than a destination. Second, he saw himself as a servant to truth. Socrates didn't chase wealth, status, or approval. He saw himself as a seeker, devoted to uncovering truth, no matter how uncomfortable it was. Third, he believed death was not to be feared. Socrates faced his execution with complete composure. Why? Because he believed that fearing death was irrational. After all, it was simply an unknown. And to fear the unknown is to admit ignorance. Socrates' mindset teaches us that how we see ourselves determines the courage we bring to life's challenges. Do you see yourself as someone who questions, grows, and pursues truth? Or do you stay silent, fearing the consequences of standing for what is right?